Hi, it's Jessie with Plan with Jessie, and I'm going to put together a printable monthly traveler's notebook insert and take you along with me, and we'll see how it goes. So I downloaded this printable from Growing Up Goddess, and it is a month on 2 pages, and it's undated, so I can use it again next year, I suppose, if I want to. So the first thing you need to do is obviously purchase the file. It was $4. And then she sends, then you can download the PDF and print it. So she has instructions about how to print and everything. It's going to be different depending on what your printer is. I could never figure out two-sided printing, even though my printer can do it. So what I did was I just printed several copies on one side, and then you have to practice to figure out the orientation of your printer, which way you want to put the printed sheets in so that when they come out they're printed on the right side. I had to do a trial and error. As you can see, I printed 2 months on the same page because I had it orientated wrong. So it just takes some practice to learn how your printer works. This is the paper that I like to get. It is 32 pound, which is pretty heavyweight paper, and I really like it. So once you have printed it, obviously you're going to need to fold it. What I did was I folded every page individually so that I was able to make a really good crease on it. And then once you put it all together, you can fold them all together. You could use something like the back of your scissors to get a really good hard crease. So you can obviously just use a blank paper cover or brown craft paper, whatever, or any kind of cardstock you have. I'm just going to use this pretty pink design, which I like. So obviously I'm going to need to trim this to fit. And obviously, I keep saying obviously, and this needs to be trimmed as well. As you can see, there's excess. This isn't going to fit in the foldory like this. It's obviously too wide. So you're either going to need scissors, or if you have a paper cutter or a guillotine type cutter, you're going to need that to trim it down. So I'm going to go ahead and do that and trim my paper, and I will be right back. So I've cut all of my insert paper pages down, and so I'm just going to do the cover. I'm going to use this as my guide for how big to cut the paper, and I'm going to cut it a little bit bigger because I had an issue when I made my other book that the cover was a little too small. So I'm going to leave a little bit of gap so that the cover will be a little bit bigger than the pages. And I really like this particular cutter because it has, I don't know if you can see it, it has a wire guide so that you can always see where you're cutting. I got this from Michael's or maybe Joann's, I think, using a half off coupon or 40% off coupon, so it wasn't too expensive, and I really like it. Also going to leave a little bit of space here at the top. Not a lot, but a little bit. Okay. So there is our cover. So I'm going to need to fold this. I did not cut that very straight. That's what I get for not wearing my glasses. So that is the cover. I think that looks really pretty. Okay. So I'm going to put this all together. For some reason when I was collating this together, I ended up with, I think, 13 months, and I can't wrap my head around what to take out, because I took out one, and then, like, if I take out one, how many months is that? January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. Yeah, so I don't know. I'll just have an extra month and I can have January in here of 2017 for forward planning. And as you can see, I didn't do the greatest job cutting this. Just because it's for me. If it was for somebody else, I would take more care in it, but I'm not as picky for myself as I am for other people, because I know that other people, I mean, I care more about their stuff looking pretty than mine, but it'll work. So let's see, how am I leaving a little bit of space? Helped? Yeah, see, that's perfect. So now you need to figure out a way to keep this together. Now, I've seen some people sew theirs, and that is too much work for me. I don't even know where to start with that. So what I did, because I anticipate making a lot of traveler's notebooks for myself, is I made a purchase of this guy, which is ridiculous looking. This is called a long arm stapler, and it's actually pretty awesome, and it was not that expensive. I will put a link to it in the description if you want to go see on Amazon and see if you want to get one too. And obviously I can use this for other kind of stuff too. So anytime you've ever wanted to staple something and you couldn't get any farther than like this, because that's how far your stapler went. Now with this, you can get all the way like that. So I'm trying to think, how do I want the staples to go? Do I want the staples... I'm going to want the flat part to be on the outside, so I'm going to want to staple it this way. So I think I'll probably do 3 staples, just so it's secure. So just line this up. If you can hear my daughter singing. I'm sorry about the shadows. It's really cloudy out today, and I do have extra lights on, but it's not helping. Okay, so staple. That's the first one. See how nice that is? Not really straight, but again, it doesn't need to be perfect. Oops, wrong way. Okay, so maybe somewhere around the middle. And this isn't hard to use. It's not like you have to put a lot of force onto it. So I know some punches that I've used, that kind of thing, you know, you really have to put all your weight onto it, but this is pretty easy. So there we go, 3 staples. Not perfect, but it'll work. And it is together. So this is like what one page looks like. Yeah. So what I think I'm going to do, I mean, obviously there's different ways you can go about dating an undated printable. You could just write it in, you know, with a pen, or I do have lots of different number stamps, and month stamps, so I might do like a combination of that. It does have the days of the week already on there, which is helpful, so you just need to do the month and then the numbers. I think for one of the months I'm going to use these cute stickers that I got. These are from the Happy Scrappy kit. As you can see, it's a cookie sticker, but the center comes out, and that's a little tiny number sticker. Can you see that? So I think I'll use that for one of the months. You could probably find little number stickers like that elsewhere too, if that's what you want to do. Yeah, so that is my monthly. So let's take out this one. If you saw my other video, I liked the quality of this a lot. I just couldn't stand the color that I had chosen, and I chose it by mistake, thinking that the purple was going to be the cover, so it's my fault. But let's stick this bad boy in here. And yeah, so there we go. He's in there. So I have my dashboard, I have my daily book, my scrapbooking journaling book, and now my homemade printable monthly book. So there you go. Thanks for watching. Bye.